Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha, the God. I am back. You know what I'm saying? Lookism. I know I haven't done like reviews in a minute. I just wasn't really feeling it. I wanted to do some other videos for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You know how I be. You know what I'm saying? A little bit all over the place. But Lookism, man, what I just gotta say, that last arc for Lookism, I didn't love the ending of it that much. I know I didn't cover like the last two chapters or something like that. Maybe a chapter, I can't remember. But I don't know. Your man was weird. Like it was just weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this chapter, for the most part, again, the ending weird as shit. But I liked it and it didn't like it. So I'm disappointed in Zack's progression. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I think Zack's arcs are the best arcs in the whole series. Every time Zack is the main guy for the arc, it's usually phenomenal. So obviously he finally at the end of last chapter he found Johan, and you know what I'm saying, and Johan's like, all I need is a finger to deal with you. He's like, fuck off, I don't want to be around you, none of that shit. And then he's surprised by how much stronger Zack is, and surprise, surprise, he destroys Zack pretty easily. And it makes you wonder. Like, I'm so confused because Zack beat Daniel. I know Daniel wasn't like going 110% or whatever, but he still beat Daniel. And then Daniel essentially beat Gun. And Gun absolutely destroyed Johan. So like what even is feats? What even is like what are the scales here? Like who's stronger than like what? You know what I'm saying? And it's not like Luke's amazing the part where it's like, oh, this guy beats this guy because it's not like a cute enough where it's like, oh yeah, Zach beats Daniel because of technique, but Daniel beats Gun because of whatever the fuck, and then Gun beats Johan because it's not like one of those. It's not like some Naruto, some goddamn One Piece type shit where it's like people that can beat other people might be beaten by people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's none of that shit. It's not that complex. It's dudes throwing hands. It doesn't. The story never goes out of his way to say this is why he's losing. It's like he's losing because you're the guys just stronger and that's it. It was just stronger and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't even make sense. It don't make sense. Johan is supposed to absorb and take in everything, kind of like Daniel, and he's fought way more than Daniel and has been through way more than Daniel. But even when he first met Daniel, he like almost lost against him somehow. Like it makes no sense. Daniel's scales make no sense either because he's been beaten and yet somehow he's indestructible and somehow he's. It's like, dude, what are you? Can we be consistent with Daniel's second body here? Like, if he's that OP, is he One Punch Man? Like, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? And then, like when Johan meets the guy that dispatched Lee, I think his name is. I'm saying the guy that the old guy who fights naked because he likes to keep his clothes clean or some shit. Him when he meets Johan at the end of the chapter, he's like more impressed by Johan than he is by Daniel and Warren combined. He's more impressed by Johan than his. And shows like how I don't understand. I don't understand. Daniel had to be fighting his hardest because he's trying to save. I know he wasn't Black Eyes Daniel, but like, come, what is this shit? Otto-san. At the same time, I don't want to complain too much because Otto-san has COVID-19. Just a heads up for those that don't know. I only found out because comment sections, to be honest. So, I just wanted to get my complaint out of the way early before I start praising it. Because like obviously our guy is going through it right now. He's pretty young, looks pretty healthy. As far as I know, he doesn't have any like medical problems beyond that. Apart from I think his wrist is kind of fucked from all the drawing, kind of like most authors for us. But minus those, I think he's still drawing, so I think he's still healthy. He's probably like what's it, A sensitive or some shit when it's like, or A whatever the fuck, when you get it but you don't really like feel it like those, you know what I'm saying? So but at the same time, props to him, shout out to him for still dropping chapters. He probably had this in his sleeve already, probably done, because I think he probably works a little bit ahead. But yeah, man. So hopefully he's good. Nothing, you know what I'm saying. He has a speedy recovery. But at the same time, man, shout out to him for creating this world for us. Cause look, I wouldn't be able to complain about it if it was never made. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm waiting for it to kind of go back to how it used to be. I kind of preferred it when it was just a school kid who was going through it. You know what I'm saying? Who was being bullied and he was trying to figure himself out. And now the story has kind of some stories are meant to be kept tight knit. You know what I'm saying? Some stories are meant to finish earlier. I think Lookism is one of those stories that should have finished 100 chapters ago. A lot of these stories or arcs could have been dealt with in a chapter. Some of them shouldn't even be arcs. To be honest, some of them just feel like fillers. Others are just there, and you're like, why? I feel like they're just dragging his story. I think, like, because if y'all remember, about 100 chapters ago, maybe more, this was years ago actually. It was a few hundred, man. I don't know what chapter are we at, 280 something. It was hella chapters ago. And oh well, chapter 300. So first of all, congratulations for 300 chapters. So I think it was like 200 chapters ago when Daniel was working at that illegal thing as an escort essentially, and that's when he was like, oh, he's getting close to finding out about his body. That was 200 chapters ago when he was getting close to finding out about his body. You know what I'm saying? So it's he's always getting close to finding out about his body. I don't know if maybe Arda-san doesn't know the answers himself yet, and he's still trying to figure it out. But I don't know. It's kind of like, in fact, Daniel is like, I don't know. Is he's even relevant anymore? Like I know he's kind of there every now and then, but he feels very he's felt very irrelevant for a long time now. I like the duality on how he lived differently in one body versus the other body, but we don't really get to see any of that anymore. Everything is just fights and goddamn, I don't know, hostel this fucking major crew that, like, and I don't know, it's things I don't care about, to be honest. I care about the characters, I care about the internal struggles, I care about the relationship between Zack and Johan, and how, the conversation they had during the fight, and how Zack was like, I'm gonna help you if that's the case, you know what I'm saying? But Johan was like, I don't want you type shit, you know what I'm saying? And, well, I don't know, because he kind of went with him. Let me just have a look, because, man, shit. Yeah, he went with him. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go with you," and then it cuts to Johan by himself. For Zach, what I was disappointed by is just I felt like he makes no sense. Like I don't know, I don't get it. It's I don't. So does training help or not? You know what I'm saying? Like that's my question. Does training do anything in this areas? Like does it or does it not? Vasco got insanely stronger from training, right? Went and fought some OP guys and was doing really well, and we haven't really seen him fight anyone since. Right? Boom, cool. Zack went training, fought goddamn Daniel, and was beating him. And then since then, he got way stronger. Clearly, he punched Johan so hard, Johan flew across the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Dude flew. And yet Johan was like, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, then what's gun hitting you with, or what's goo hitting you with? Like, what are these guys hitting you with? You know what I'm saying? That you out here just like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I don't. Now we also know, like, is goo stronger than gun? Like, is he? Because I'm not sure anymore. Because even the Lee guy was like, "Yo, is he stronger than, like, I don't know which one of them is stronger." It's looking like Goo might be way stronger than Gun at this stage, because Gun's feats also ain't making no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Nothing is. It's just all about consistency. That's all I'm concerned about. I feel like it's not consistent enough. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it should be more consistent, like in terms of power ranking. I don't mind if you want to make Zach weak or average or whatever, cool, but stop giving him these bum ass training arcs just so he can get his ass whooped. Like, it makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my power levels have reached 4,000. Oh no, Johan is now 99,000. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, and they, I don't. They kind of like. I like how they dealt with Eli and what's his name, who died, golly, fake Eli. You know what I'm saying? How they dealt with that, I can't remember his name for some reason, but how they dealt with that was great, because it made sense that uh Ali became stronger than Eli because he trained all this time while Eli didn't. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yes, Johan is fighting all the time, so it makes sense that Johan is getting stronger. But Zach wasn't that far from Johan like last time. Now it feels like the distance is just increasing. And it's like, I know Zack took some time off, but when he started training again, he was really like flying out here. I don't know. I don't know, man. The friendship and relationship is still super intriguing, super amazing, and super interesting. And I wonder if Zack is gonna pull up, to help Johan against this big ass dude that was destroying everybody, and took someone's soul with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm interested in the characters, but I'm not interested in the pacing and how slowly the story seems to be moving. I know this wasn't really like a chapter review. It was kind of a little bit of a rant, but whatever. Anyways, Benny Boy Supreme Chair to God. We back at it, going strong. You know what I'm saying? Black hair gang now. We're officially black hair. Again, I don't know what color to go next. Comment down below. We might fuck around with different colors, or we might stay black for a while. I don't know. It's been the boy Supreme Chair to God. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.